Hello everyone and welcome for the version 0.2.1 dev episode. We have a lot of changes, you can look at them, but pause and read that all by yourself, but I will take you through all the changes. First one, the level counter here is much more intuitive. You've got also new images for the cars that are much better. I recommend you to play with a controller, of course, as usual. I will take the Formula 1 because it's a faster one and I will show you this tab just after winning one race. So let's take for example Nova Frontier, and now you can change the weather or if you wanted day or night. So I will take rainy day as an example. This makes the ground more slippery, so I don't have any visual rain for now, but you can see that I'm slippering a bit more. You will see that in the corners, maybe not with that car because it's very grippy, but some other cars will be much harder to control. And look at that, I go straight in. So pay attention to that. You also see on the bottom left, we've got a brand new speed counter, much better, much more visual. Tell me if you want any changes in that game. This is something I wanted to change for a long time. So you've got everything here, the RPM, the speed. You also have the gears. So you can see the car is not very maneuverable because the ground is slippery and I'm not used to it. You also have a new fuel gauge because you need sometimes to put fuel if you're doing a race for too long. For now, it's just a visual implementation, but then I will implement a fuel system. It won't impact short races, so if you don't want to be bothered by it, you want under like 5 minutes, but if you go faster and if you go on longer races, it will use more fuel. So pay attention to that system as well. You can see the UI is a bit simplified. We still have the minimap. And I also really like that you can check on the RPM if you're driving on manual mode. However, the new system of points will allow you to avoid those problems even on wet grounds. We have a new power system that gets you 1 point for every lap you've done, whether you win or not. So at the end of the race, you will collect your points, and those can be used to upgrade your car. So it's a car specific system. So if you gain points for the Formula 1, for example, it won't apply to the other cars, and those points will upgrade some systems of the car. I will show you just after this race. This is an implementation that will allow players to have more fun with the same car. However, the upgrades also apply to AIs because I thought about it, and the simplest solution is to apply it to AIs, because if you still want easier races, you can still lower the difficulty. I will show you. You just go here and you can lower the difficulty. So for people who like to have some challenge, even if they upgrade the car, the AIs will get upgraded too. So here you can see I got 1 point. And I already had one, so I can upgrade the maximum torque and, for example, the aero. You can see the actual effects on the stuff. I can also have a lightweight car, or for example upgrade the adherence, which makes it better on cornering and stuff like that. You can see it's raining outside. I really like that. And however, if I change car, it won't apply to it. You can see all the stats are at normal ones. So the changes are not very noticeable for some persons, but once you get a bit higher, you will see real changes. You can also play at night, which is actually way harder because you don't see much, but it's actually also fun because for this map, for example, you can just discover it as you go and the minimap is here to help you. Happily, AI avoids you, so you don't have a lot of collisions and it works the same as night. You can also notice that all the AIs got upgraded with the same upgrades I've got, so it's still a fair system. The only reason you get the same amount of points for every place you get and not a bonus for being first is that we still have some bugs about the AIs being first while they've been just passing twice the starting lane, so it's not very fair. During the rainy conditions, you have twice more chances to slip on the ground, so that's why it's a bit harder to drive. Here I'm just not slipping, I'm just not good at driving at night. So I will switch back to the day to explain you better the new functionalities. The actual bonus for the power system will be a reduction of lap time. Of course, you will complete the time laps faster, so it's you versus you, and it's also when I will implement multiplayer, I think I will keep that so you can beat your friends easier if you've got hundreds of hours in. Notice that it's a decreasing system, so every level costs 1 point more, but rewards you with less upgrades. So for example, at level 1 you get plus 5%, but the 10th level will get you only plus 2, and the 20th will only get you plus 1, or something like that. This is also to avoid negative masses. For example, in mass reduction you've got a limit, which is actually like in 10 to 50% of the mass at minimum, and at some point it costs you too much to even consider upgrading it, like 60 points for one, which means like at least 10 hours of playing just for one person. So at some point it gets better to just upgrade other cards as well. So with all of that, I hope you are happy with the new update. I will put a new video to showcase the game better on Steam, new images and a new identity. I will work on new maps now and new content. I will also try to look for multiplayer and also for better menus, because they actually start to look a bit clustered. If you have any ideas of implementations I could make in that game, I'm open. I am looking for ideas. I hope you will have fun playing on it, and see you for the next game dev episode.